There's 104 days of quarantinecation, but we still have school in the middle. So the newfound problem of our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe finding a hobby and reading our Bible, creating cool experiments, discovering newfound cool talents, or giving your budgie a shower. Spending time in prayer, creating arts and crafts, or locating ancient treasure. It's over here! Helping around the house, doing my homework, or camping in the garden. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before things normalize. So stick with us, cause Kids Club is gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Kids Club is gonna do it all. Mom, the Kids Club leaders are back at it again.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Sunday. We have some exciting news. We're going to start a new dance today, and for the rest of the month we'll be doing this one. It's called Deep Cries Out, and we are so excited to worship with you guys, so join us, and I hope you have fun.
Dry. Sing it out. And it's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. Cause we're stirring up. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river. Dance in the river. Cause we're stirring up wells, stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in the river. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you, deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. And I've got a river of living water, will run dry. No more now. It's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. Cause we're stirring up. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river. Dance in the river. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river. Jump in. And everybody sing it out. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out, deep cries out. Deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. We're falling into deeper waters, calling out to you. We're walking into deeper waters, going after you. Yeah, clap your hands. You guys ready? Here we go. And if he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right.
and welcome back to another Sunday of Kids Club. Last week, Teacher Amy introduced our new series about the armor of God, and she spoke about the belts of truth. And so today we're going to move on with this series, and we're going to be talking about the chest plate of righteousness. Now, you may remember that with the previous series, Teacher Amy did mention what righteousness means. It's a very big word, but we can break it down into a smaller word. And the first part of the word says right. And so the whole meaning of that big word means to be right with God. And when we are right with God, He lives in our hearts. So if we move on to our armor of God, we know that when soldiers and army men go into battle, they don't just go in with normal jeans and a t-shirt, they go in with their whole armor. And so they're protected from getting hurt. And the same way, we wear this armor, specifically this chest plate, to protect our hearts from sin and from the devil. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. And so how I've explained it now is that one of the most important parts of our body to protect is our heart, so that we keep it full of God's word and God's love and God's joy, and we make sure that our hearts are always in the right place with Jesus. And so a story in the Bible that we're going to be using to explain this to you today is the story of Abraham. Now, Abraham was right with God. He was a righteous man because he had God in his heart, and he loved God so much, and he made sure that his heart was always right with God. And so Abraham, the one day God asked him to make a very, very difficult decision, and Abraham was torn. He didn't know if he had to make it or if he had to try and get away from God, but instead he didn't. He did what God asked him to do, even though it was a very, very, very difficult choice to make. And at the end, God actually gave him what he wanted, and He gave him what he needed. And God calls Abraham a righteous man. And so we need to be righteous every day of our lives. We need to wear our chest plates of righteousness. We need to make sure that our hearts are right with God. And in our everyday life, because we can't always walk around with a physical chest plate, another way that we can make sure that we are always right with God is through prayer. And so when you wake up in the mornings, the first thing you do is to pray to God and to thank Him for your day, to thank Him for your family, to thank Him that you can go out and you can be a warrior and a soldier for His kingdom. And you all are these soldiers of God that are fighting the battle with your whole armor, and especially our chest plate of righteousness. And so during this time when you guys are sitting at home and it's sometimes difficult because you can't do much, remember that every day you have to make righteous choices and make sure that you are right with God, and encourage your family members as well to do that. And so I'm going to share our memory verse with you, which also explains it very nicely, and it's going to continue from Teacher Amy's verse. Right, so this verse is also from Ephesians 6. Verse 14, all right, and our chest plate of righteousness is the second part of this verse, but it all ties in together. Okay, so this is our memory verse for this week. So stand strong with the belt of truth tied around your waist, and on your chest wear the protection of right living. Remember, righteous living. And so remember that this week as you go out and you are a soldier for God, remember to protect your heart, okay? And now what we're going to do is we're going to make our own chest plate of righteousness. So let's go do the craft quickly. Right guys, we're going to be doing our craft now. So we're going to be making our own chest plate of righteousness. So what you need for this is quite a big piece of white paper. If you want to make your chest plate a different color, you are welcome to do that. I've chosen white, and we need a Koki, some scissors, glue, a ribbon. You can use string as well, it doesn't need to be ribbon. You need something called a punch. This now makes some holes. Please make sure that your parents are with you when you do this. It can be very dangerous. And then we also need some different colors of paper, okay? Any colors you want to make your chest plate of righteousness. Now, so what I've done for this is that I've already cut out my chest plate. So I've decided to make my chest plate look like this, all right, as you can see here.
like this. Okay, so now I've added this stuff. You can do whatever you want. You can make it straight, you can make it a circle, but this is going to be your chest plate of righteousness. All right, so I'm going to put it down in the middle here so you guys can see what I do now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to decorate it. Okay, so I've taken some colored paper. As you can see already, I have all my colors here, and I've taken red and green to decorate mine. Now, I've already cut mine out, but again, you guys can decorate it however you want. So I've made these 2 strips of paper. I'll put it on the green so you can see it, so that I could stick them here on the sides like this, right? So I'll take some glue. One, 2, okay, and then I've taken green as my next color, and I've cut out like a similar shape to the whole chest plate, but it's just a smaller one, see, right? And we're going to stick this in the middle. Now, what I was thinking we can do is that we can have a nice cool message on this mini one in the middle for people to see when we wear our armor. All right, so what I'm going to write on here, let's just stick this down. There we go. So what I'm going to write on here is, I am a child of God, because you are a child of God, and I am. And that's what we have to remember every day when we wear our armor, is that we are children of God. Okay, so you can write whatever you like and ask your parents to help you. There we go. Right, now we have to somehow get this to sit on us, so that we don't have to hold it every time. So this is where you're going to take your punch. Now you can see that I have some brown at the back. That's cardboard, just to keep it a bit stable. You're welcome to put that as well. So what you do with a punch is you just take it here, okay, and you punch a hole. Sorry. Better. There's my little hole, and then you do it on the other side as well. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to take your ribbon or the string, it's up to you, whichever you want to use. Okay, you're going to have your string. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put it in the little hole here. Like so. You're going to ask your parents to help you tie a little knot so that it sticks on the cardboard like that, and then we're going to take it to the other side, right behind, and you're going to also attach it this side. All right, you'll be able to do that with your parents. And then with this hanging here, you can put it around your neck, and so it will stand there without you having to hold it. And then you can walk around your house with your chest plate of righteousness. And remember to always pray and always make sure that your heart is right with God. Okay, so I want to see your pictures. Send me the pictures of your chest plate of righteousness, so that I can also see what it looks like. Right, cool guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this craft. Right guys, that's our lesson for today. I hope that you guys have an awesome time with us. Remember to wear your chest plate of righteousness and your belt of truth that teacher Amy shared with us, and send us a picture of what you guys look like. We're so excited to see how it comes out, and send us a video of you doing the memory verse. Also, we miss you guys so much, and we hope that you guys are having a fantastic time at home with your families, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.